EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
Third down and 9. Get it. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
The thing that stuck out to me, Mike, was when we met with him this week, immediately, right at the start of the production meeting, was his ability to take ownership of last week's loss. He said, listen, if I don't make those 2 interceptions, we probably win that game. And when you go back and watch the tape, I love how hard he is on himself. He played pretty good ball. If he can eliminate those couple bad throws, a couple bad decisions, when he's good, he is as good as there is in the NFL.
He was looking for Jack Besh that time, and that will lead to a second down. They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Genty. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Vegas.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he'll be taken down. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air once more on second down. Open man, that's Dante Thornton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
Raiders first down.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Raiders. Will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready, break!
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently 2nd in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Let's go!
here's a keeper on the zone read. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets to the Browns' 30-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. And he'll take this one in. Tyler Algier. Touchdown Vegas. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
I'll tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no first downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3. They go play action now with Sanders. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that.
And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a first down? To throw is Sanders. He runs with it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Genty. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. This one is complete inbounds, but not a whole lot out of it. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Greg Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
At the Raiders' 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Now Shador, and he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. That is Max Crosby into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Shador. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently second in the NFL in rushing. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Run the draw with Genty. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A give up the middle to Algier. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 39-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Moving. Oh, a loose football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Browns offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. 2nd down, they need 7. From the gun, it's Sanders. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
And the Browns, 1st down.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in. On 2nd down here, Sanders under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Sanders to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, man, open, down. Downfield is Thornton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
26 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. He'll drop to throw. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And it'll be third down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. And the Raiders will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Mixon on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Browns offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. Now, Sanders. The ball comes out. And the Raiders have come up with it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this off to Genty. And he's going to be close to the first down. Markham just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Here's third down and a few inches. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. That's Putin. convert here, and it sets up first and goal.
And the Raider first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
5 yards brings up
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react out so hot, but they...
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. On comes Patterson for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Raiders are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Get it? 19 Tiger.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Algier. They'll mark them down just shy of the 40. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Yard line.
On first down, they'll stay with Algier on the ground. And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
It's a loss of 2.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
There he goes, inside the 30. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A big-time play for Vegas. 31 yards. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Now the former Pitt Panther, Israel Abanaconda. And he will get into the end zone. Israel Abanaconda, touchdown Raiders. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Raiders move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. Here's Nixon on the return. Crazy. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Browns offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. Sanders will throw it. Exiting the pocket right. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
A gain of 13 yards.
They'll run it with Judkins. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Tommy Eichenberg, the former Buckeye, in there on the tackle. It is second and 6.
On the pickup. Second and 6.
Let's go now.
At the 42.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. This one taken in by Hyatt. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He has Hyatt complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Browns first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw is Sanders. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 6. Throwing again is Sanders. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Now it's Sanders. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. On play action, Shador. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Browns are able to edge a bit closer. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense and Tyler Algier getting ready to go back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Finish it on one.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Algier. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Gino to throw. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The Raiders send their punt team out. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run. Simple handoff. No gain.
Now Sanders to throw on 2nd down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Now Sanders on 3rd and long. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Now Shador. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the 4th quarter.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Shador. The throw here is complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17. Now Shador on first down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd and 2. To throw again is Sanders. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
But just think back here in this game alone. How many drives have been undone as the result of their inability to protect the passer? They just can't keep a clean pocket, and they just keep going backwards.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Browns first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down. From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll step up and run this. And nice work there. Going to a slide. Gain about 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. John Franklin Myers getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. Now, Sanders. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Here's Algier, and he'll get about 5. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to Algier. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. They'll work the middle here with Algier. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. We'll go again here with Algier. And He'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey, here we go. Hey, motion.
On third down, here's a run by Algier.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
To return, it's Nixon. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll start out first down and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored,
this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
It's 4th down.
Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
33-yard line.
Ready. 300%.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one, a win for the...